OMG, only, well, less than 2 weeks of school left. I don't ever say that on mine because I don't. All right. So here we go. I hope you have figured out by now that this is, you can't tell me if this is a sine or a cosine because they look alike. Sine and cosine, the same curve. Okay? So I need to put some scale and some axes on here. And then I can write equations, but I can write the equations in sine or cosine. So let me put my y-axis right there. Bless you. And my x-axis right there. And now I'm gonna write two equations in sine and two equations in cosine that represent this picture. Let me put some scale. Yes, honey?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, can't you make it cosine?
Yeah. So I'm going to scale my y-axis by ones. And I'll go ahead and scale my x-axis by 1/6 pi. 1/62636 is a half a pi. 4566 is pi. 7896, 3.5 pi. 3.5 pi, 1.5 pi. 10, 11, 12, 6, 2 pi. Okay. So let's write the equation for this in sine to start off with. So the general equation is y equals a times sine of b times x minus h plus k. And we always factor the b out of the x minus h for these on the periodics, and we won't do it for the non-periodics next year in pre-calc. All right, let me see if I can find my amplitude, my A. Well, I'm going to go from my maximum to my minimum. Start here at this maximum and count straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so my amplitude is 6 divided by 2 is 3. Let me work on B now. B is 2 pi, or on one of your graphs for homework, 360, divided by the period. You're going to have a lot of periods that are just 2 pi. So let me see. If I take this first dot here on the left and go around and make me one cycle, oh, I'm one tick mark to the left of 2 pi, I'm one tick mark to the left of the y-axis. I have a period of 2 pi. So my B is 1. Then I get my K. For my K, the K is the equation y equals K is called the midline. I look for a horizontal line going through the middle of this this curve, and let me find it. I find it right there. Now I try to figure out where that is on the y-axis. Oh, that's at y equals 2. So my K is 2. And so far my equation is y equals 3 times the sine of B is 1. X, let me just leave my parentheses here. plus 2. Now I got to figure out my left or right shift. Well, I could say that, sine always starts out on that horizontal. It starts at the origin. So I could say that this is my starting point right here. And that looks like a sine graph that's been shifted to the left 1 tick mark pi over 6. If I shift to the left, that's plus pi over 6. Or you, oh, sorry, jeez. It won't erase that. I'll have to just kind of squiggle over it. There we go. Or I maybe didn't notice that little point sitting over there, but I did notice this point right here is on the midline. And it's kind of looks like sine, except it's going down first and then back up. So that's negative sine. So I could also write this as y equals negative 3 times the sine of x minus something. I'll get back to that. Plus 2. Now, let me see how far the shift went from the y-axis. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tick marks away. So that's 5/6 of pi, 5 pi over 6. So there's two ways to write the equation of this, this function, this line, just with sine. And there are an infinite number of ways you could write it with the translations. I could try cosine. Cosine, same equation as sine. Oops, I want a black pen. Y equals a times the cosine of b, x minus h plus k. My a, b, and k have not changed. So I get 3 cosine XL, let me wait and fill in my parentheses here, plus 2. Now let me go grab another color here, nice purple here. Cosine starts at its maximum on the y-axis. Oh, well, here's the maximum right here. So that looks pretty good for cosine, but it should be over here at the y-axis. This cosine has been shifted over 1, 2 tick marks. So that's 2/6 of a pi. 2/6 is 1/3. That's going right, so it's minus pi over 3. Or I could think, oh, I see a minimum over here. Negative cosine starts at its minimum. So I could write my equation as y equals negative cosine. So negative 3 cosine x minus something plus 2. Let's see how far that shift was. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6 to the right, so it's minus. 8/6 is 4/3, so 4 pi over 3. So there are, get my highlighter here, 4 different ways, and obviously there's an infinite number of ways, to write the equation of the same line. For your homework, you just have to figure out one that's in sine and one that's in cosine, and you're good. You don't have to do a negative and a positive. Figure out which one is easiest for you to count. Figure out one in sine and one in cosine. Yeah, and it can be a left or a right shift. You have to do a sine and a cosine for each one.